We're back for probably another hour and a half. We're gonna do some link stuff. Wait till Katie gets here. Won't really wait, but she's not gonna miss much. This is tutorial, and link summoning's pretty easy, so. A link summon is a special way of summoning a link monster from the extra deck. Let's take a look at link monster. Link monsters have dark blue frames with, which I really like, by the way, with red arrows. Each link monster has a link rating. This indicates the number of link materials you will need to send from the field to the graveyard to link summon this link monster. Link monsters do not have defense. They cannot be set, and they cannot be in defense position. They are also unaffected by effects that alter defense or change to. I always thought that was such a weird thing, but no matter. Link monsters can be link summoned to the center extra monster zones. You can also summon link monsters and face up pendulum monsters from extra deck to any main monsters on a link monster points to. I have to reread that again. Be link summoned to the center extra monster zones. Yep. Also summon link monster. Kill him from the extra. Any main monster zone a link monster points to. Can't you already do that? You pendulum summon, can't you already do? Why does a link monster have to point to it? Pendulum summoning from the deck specifically? Are you restricted to where you can pendulum summon when you pendulum summon from the extra deck? Link arrow points to an opponent's monster zone. Your opponent can summon a link monster. Or are you restricted to where you can pendulum summon a monster when you have a link monster out? I'm not sure I quite get that. First, let's get a monster in the field. Yes, they have to go to either the extra monster zone or a main monster zone a link monster points to. Huh. Did not know that. Interesting. Card Trooper! Discard stuff off your deck or something. Send 3 cards off the top of your deck to the graveyard. I guess I went all the way through the pendulum arc and I hardly did any pendulum summoning. Alright, let's end our turn. Oh, it won't let me. Not my card, Trooper. Oh, there we go. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Hey, what
Hello.
button did you?
I accidentally hit the webcam button. I hope it didn't screw up my... Oh, there it is. I'm good.
You're good. I'm gonna pull up Twitch here in just a minute here.
Okay.
Ooh, I can hear the video game in the background without even pulling it up yet. You know what's funny? Do you remember that friend I told you about that I drew that painting for?
Yeah.
He randomly was like, I got all these freaking games and I'm really stoked. He's like, I just got the DS Lite, and he's like, I've been watching some streamers, and I think he mentioned that he was on Twitch too. And I'm like, that's kind of funny. We were just talking about video games and Twitch, and now, like, he's got a Twitch, you've got a Twitch, I've got a Twitch. It's fun stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A powerful crackling dragon will inflict damage every time we summon a monster with a level. Good thing Link monsters don't have a level. Let's play Pot of Greed. Ah, playing the old band cards, eh?
Ooh.
Great.
Playing some band cards, it looks like.
We can special summon Link Slayer.
Oh wait, is this your first episode of is it not Brains, is it?
Yeah, we're on Vrains now. We're at the tutorial where they're teaching us how to Link summon. Go ahead and special summon Glow Up Bulb from the
Feedback isn't there.
What?
Was there feedback?
I didn't hear
Something
it.
happened where like oh, maybe my internet's going down because it was like loading the screen and then you cut out. So it could be there's a possibility of my deck might crap all over itself. So if that happens, I apologize.
Oh, that's alright. Dot Scaper. I like how looks like he's made of Legos. I can hear myself.
Oh, should I mute myself? Should I just like type on chat instead?
Echo. It seriously did do just like a straight. Sorry, it was hard. It was screaming back at me when I was talking. I don't hear an echo now though.
Was it feedback screaming at you or your own echo screaming back at you?
It's my own echo.
Wow. That's something.
Dot Skipper is sent to the graveyard. Let's special summon that monster too. This card.
We've got 3 viewers. Wonder if this includes myself.
Wonder if it includes me because I'm watching myself play.
I don't think it counts yourself.
Let's get more Link material on the field. Normal summon Draconet. Okay.
That's cute, that Lego thingy.
I know, I like it. Activate Draconet? Sure. Okay.
The only people in your stream are Lucrajon, Acroc Shadow, a bot Lurks, and Tressina.
I don't know what Tressina
I don't know if it's accurate though. I don't know if it's accurate though because sometimes it's like, oh, it looks like a bot. Sometimes it says that people will be on when they're not. That happens to me all the time. So, let's just say.
Yeah, that thing's not always accurate. Good lord, that is so awful.
Yeah, I can see you wincing in pain on Twitch. Yikes. Are you sure you don't want me to mute myself? Because you might need all your concentration.
Yeah, it's very echoey.
Yeah, I'll just mute myself. Maybe it'll fix the problem. I'll be watching. I'll be, creepily stalking you on Twitch.
Great. Now we have a field full of monsters. This time, I haven't been paying attention, so now we have a field full of monsters. Time your first Link. Each Link monster lists the kind of monsters that can be used as Link material. The Link Spider requires 1 normal monster. Proton is a normal monster. Let's Link summon the Link Spider. I think Link is not that hard to understand. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand to your zone this card points to. Oh, that sounds okay, I guess? Oh, but you can just link it with 1 card. So as long as you have a normal monster, you just get this guy. Interesting. Link monsters have additional abilities. Link Spider can summon...
I don't get how this works.
Really?
I did at one point, but then I kind of jumped in mid-game, and I don't know what happened. So, teach me, senpai.
It's just you can special summon these guys from your extra deck when you fulfill whatever their condition is. So this guy's just one normal monster. So any normal monster, and then you can just use it to link summon this link spider guy.
Wait, really?
And that,
That's easy.
yeah, what?
I just said, really? That's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. But then like he has to go to your extra monster zone. And then he has like an arrow or whatever that points to whatever direction. This guy just points below him. So next time I link summon, that'll be the only spot I can link summon somebody to.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's starting to come back to me now.
Yeah, so they kind of limit your link summoning, but then also certain cards will say whatever card this points to gains attack or can't be targeted or stuff like that. So they can have other effects too, depending on how it points.
Okay, that's interesting.
And if it,
this isn't as bad as pendulum summoning, in my opinion.
Yeah, and if you point to your opponent's monster zones, then they can summon there too, though. So you probably don't want certain link monsters to be in your extra zone because they could point to spots that would allow your opponent to link summon.
If it doesn't point to any of your opponent's spots, does that mean that they can't link summon? Because what about their monster zone?
Well, yeah, they'll just special summon in their extra monster zone. You can only special summon in like, you only get to choose one of them, right? It's like your 6th monster slot. So like whenever I synchro summon, I can like put one of them there. But if you summon, if you make a U shape with them, you can summon in that spot. So that way you would actually block them out from their link summoning.
Well, how can you do like a U shape though? Like, if they're gonna have their next turn and possibly do one too. Seems like that'd be difficult to accomplish.
Yeah. It is, I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easier than we think. I haven't really gotten into this. Link monsters... Yeah?
Oh, can I say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
So if you do a U shape, but it still points to your opponent's monster zone, can't they still link summon there?
Probably.
Okay.
It's my brother tech. I sent him like we both play a game called Brawl Stars, and I opened like a box or whatever, and I got like the most insane poll ever. So I sent it to him, and then he sent me like a pretty good one.
Oh, nice.
Link monsters can have additional abilities, like this guy can summon normal monsters. Yeah. So Galaxy Serpent, because I totally want to put this 1000 attack normal monster in my deck. It's important to note that Link monster...
Good for learning, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an example deck. Maybe there's another reason for having that in. It's important to note that Link monster abilities often only apply to monster zones its Link arrows point to. Be sure to think ahead when deciding where to place a monster. Let's summon more Link monsters. Decode Talker has a Link rank of 3. That means 3 Link materials are required to Link summon it, and effect monsters can be used as Link materials. Oh, 2. What it should say is effect monsters must be used as Link materials, because it says 2 plus effect monsters. I don't know why it is worded that way, but alright. Worded wrong.
I think it's worded that way because it's saying, like, in general, not necessarily for that card that just came up.
Select the monsters to use as Link material. Oh, it's forcing me to use these ones? Okay, so Decode Talker. He's apparently a main character card because he has an animation. I like his animation, it's pretty cool. Galaxy Serpent is a tuner monster, so you can also summon a synchro monster. Let's try it out. Synchro summon Scrap Archfiend. Wait, who's a tuner? What are they talking about? Oh, this Galaxy Serpent guy is also oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess he's a little more useful than just being a normal monster. Okay. I have a binder with that guy in. Oops. Okay, well, there he is. You can also make room on the field by link summoning. Let's summon the link monster Proxy Dragon. 2 monsters. If a cards you control would be destroyed by battle or card effects, you can destroy. I can't actually read. One of your monsters is card points dead. Okay. Like the monster uses link material. We're throwing out the Scrap Archfiend immediately, and we're making this guy. Got it. Okay. Now let's special summon Link Infra Flyer and Turbo Booster. My gosh. Let's just keep it going, huh? Okay. Alright. Now, Link monsters can be used as multiple Link material equal to their Link rating. That means Proxy... Holy cow, that's loud.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt with my feedback. I was just saying you get a Link summon, and you get a Link summon. Everybody gets a Link summon.
Yeah, they gave us like the most insane Link summon hand just so we can like just see all this stuff in one go, pretty much. I text my brother. Okay. Riveting gameplay. Monsters can be used either as one material or a number of materials equal to the link rate. Not more, not. Yep. Link monsters can be used as multiple link materials equal to their link rating. Yep, that means this. Yep. Encode Talker is a Link 3 monster and requires Cybers monsters for link material. We can use Proxy Dragon as 2 link materials and a Link Infra Flyer for a total of 3. Let's try it. I think I would get very, very lost as to like what I am actually trying to achieve if I had a turn like this. Where I'm just sitting there summoning a card, summon card, summon card. I'd be like, where am I going with this? Am I actually trying to do something specific?
That's why you're learning, right? I mean, it's kind of, you'll think it's kind of overboard for the first time learning, though. You probably wouldn't know, but...
Yeah, because they're like, look at this insane combo where you dump your whole hand, and then, like, I've already summoned 5 things from my extra deck, and they're like, let's do more! Let's do that.
I feel like baby steps, game, baby steps.
Let's do that again. First special summon Proxy Dragon back from the graveyard with Monster Reborn. Okay. But you just was summoned to a spot that nothing pointed to. I don't... What? Notice a monster summoned from the graveyard can be placed in any main monster zone. Oh. Link monsters are only placed in the center extra monster zone when they are summoned from the extra deck. Got it. So now we're going to do like that extra link or whatever it's called where we complete the U. That's what it looks like it's going towards. Let's use Proxy Dragon and Turbo Booster to link summon Gaia.
The graveyard. Is it saying if the link monster is in the graveyard, it can be placed in the middle only?
No, it's saying if you special summon from the extra deck, that's the only time when you have to put them in like that specific monster spot. If you summon from the graveyard, you can put it whatever.
Those cards are already automatically in your extra deck node, correct?
Yeah.
The extra deck has to be main monster zone. And if it's in the graveyard, it's in the middle monster, right?
Wonder if you can put them in the extra monster zone if it's empty. I'm not actually sure.
I thought that's what it said.
Wait, that's what it said?
Isn't that what you said? I'm sorry, I don't mean to misunderstand.
No. So, okay, so when you special summon from the extra zone, or the extra deck, you have to put it in like one of those two zones that you and your opponent share.
Yes.
But if you special summon one of these cards because it's like dead or somehow it's in the graveyard, I don't know. However it gets there and then you special summon it back, you don't have to put it in a zone that a card's pointing to, and you can just put it wherever.
Oh, I thought you said it had to be in the middle.
Only summon to the extra monster zone if the monster is being... Okay, that was the only part of the puzzle I didn't quite understand. Got it. Now let's use proxy dragon blah blah blah. Okay. Now we're summoning the guy that we started with. Okay. I thought we were gonna do like that extra thing where we fill up the whole board. Okay, with everything that you've learned so far, now would be a good time to go on the offensive. Switch to the battle phase and attack with your monster. It's 500 attack for each monster it points to. That's why he's buffed. Oh, even because he's pointing to the opponent's monster, he gets buff. Okay. Your opponent activates a card or effects that target a card you control. Tribute a monster's card points to activation. Okay, that's bad. That does nothing. Once per turn before damage calculation, if your monster this card points to battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from that battle. There's certain cards that would be pretty good at. One monster points to attack of the battle opponent's monster until. Okay, let's start killing this guy. Usually they give us enough to like one turn kill them, so I kind of wonder what we're almost there. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just call it a haunted.
Ah, my nail broke. It like ripped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dang it.
You
my
have
nails are very
really
like
thin nails.
not rough, they're very thin.
Yeah.
So because my nails are so thin, they kind of tear. They don't necessarily break.
Okay, so we got a booster pack, so we can start pulling some of these guys out. There's so much. There's gonna be so much. I'm gonna be like overwhelmed immediately. I luckily have like 42,000 points, but apparently there's some guy named Playmaker or something.
Holy freaking moly! Well, good luck.
So a lot of the times when I would look up different deck types, they would include this Boral Sword Dragon. So I'm gonna actually read. Yeah, hey, Boral Sword, that's good. Exactly, that's what I'm kind of happy about. Cannot be destroyed by battle and has 3,000 attack. All right, we're off to a good start. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target an attack position monster, change it to defense position. Okay. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Okay. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activations. You can't even stop it. Got it. Once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect until the end of the turn. This card gains attack equal to half that monster's current attack, and if it does, that monster's current attack is halved. So he always wins that, basically. That's his attack with some. Seems pretty good. Seems really good, not gonna lie. Maybe there's a lot of super overpowered link cards, but that actually just great. This is a flash drive that's an acorn. Um, and then if it's special summoned, you can special summon your little acorn token.
What will these card designers come up with next? Actually, the acorn flash drive is actually really, really cute.
It's silly. I have a super awesome flash drive somewhere that looks like some sort of future robot mech thing.
A robot neck? Okay, you definitely have to show that to everyone when you can.
Okay. I don't know where it is exactly. It came with maybe I can pull. I had to buy like a special edition of game. Xenoblade flash drive. Yeah, it has the soundtrack on it. Okay, let's see if I can. Let's see.
Is it gonna be Nightmare Fuel? I hope it's not Nightmare Fuel. I've been sending you that lately.
Nope, that's not it. That is not it.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Back to the game. Uh-oh. You just added a browser source and your face disappeared. There you go. Now you're back.
Was it Xenoblade 2? It was Xenoblade Chronicles X. Is it just so if you want to see it, Google Xenoblade Chronicles X flash drive, and it's pretty freaking cool looking. It also has a virus on it that they gave to everybody, so don't actually use it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? Did they do that on purpose?
Yeah, they sure did.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
So basically, it has the sound. So basically, it has a soundtrack on it, right? And it's a flash drive. They don't want people to be able to like spread that around. So it would secretly download this like program that would run on your computer that would like constantly watch the files and make sure they're not like being moved. And it would like continually take up a certain amount of processing power on your computer without your consent.
Okay, that's
so,
not good.
I have that flash drive. I've never plugged it in because I don't want that on my computer.
Yeah, probably a good idea there, Blake. At least you shared your wiseness to everyone.
But it looks awesome. It mounts the encrypted folder on the Y drive, then edits the group policy of your computer to block system access, then edits the registry to hide the drive. Doesn't Yeah, okay, well, it does stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Is it possible to get around it or to, like, override it somehow?
I'm sure somebody knows how, but I'm not gonna deal with it. The soundtrack to that game, some of it's good. Some of it is really bad. Like, I have no idea how this got into a video game type of bad.
Yeah, that seems kind of sketch. I'll be right back.
Some of it is actually really good, though. Neither player can target monsters this card points to with card effects. Those monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Sounds good. I like that. It takes 2 Cyberse monsters. But it looks like we get a lot of Cyberse guys. Lock out Gardena. I guess Cyberse is just a new type, right? Fiend, Dragon, Cyberse. Yeah, okay. Don't I have a Cyberse guy just sitting around on my desktop somewhere? If you could see my desktop, you'd be like, yeah, you might. Nobody will ever know. You can revert it, but yeah, bad idea on their part. I don't even want to deal with that. Hey, I like how my first draw was a Boral Sword guy, though. That was pretty sweet. Encode Talker. And this card is Link Summon. You can choose unused main monster zones equal to the number of monsters currently in the extra monster zones. So 1 or 2, I guess? Or 0, somehow, maybe? Oh, when it's Link summoned, okay. Those zones cannot be used while this monster's face up on the field. You can only use this effective Encode Talker once per turn. Monsters this card points to gain 500 attack, and they cannot be destroyed by card effects. Ooh. That guy seems pretty good. I'm not sure I fully understood it, but it sounded pretty good. 4-star, 2400 attack. Can attack directly or attack monsters in the extra monster zone. Unaffected by monster effects activated in the extra monster zone. Cannot be destroyed by battle with monsters in the extra monster zone. Jeez, dude. Got some problem with the extra monster zone or something? And then they're just giving us a random normal spellcaster. Ram Clouder. Seeing a lot of computery stuff going on here. And Dread. Link monsters you can get 800 attack. They can only control one flame administrator. Seems good. I don't know. I'll open a couple more and then I'll start trying to duel people. This is like too much for me to like really take in all at once. We're on to Fusion and look at that card text. Oh my gosh, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry. I just, that is insane. Balancer Lord. Looks cool. Normal summon. In addition to your normal summon. Card is banished. You can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What?
I said thank you. Did you pull anything interesting?
I mean, it's all interesting, but there's so okay. Look at the text on Cyber's Clock Dragon. Just, I'm not saying read it, but just, I'm not reading it.
Wait, let me see. Oh. Yeah, that's too long. Didn't read material right there. Wait, what's Link Bumper do?
Oh, once per turn at the end of the damage step, if you're a monster, this card points to attack an opponent's Link monster, you can activate this effect. The monster that attacked gains one additional attack on an opponent's Link monster during the battle phase. For each Link monster you currently control, except this card, your monsters, except that monster, cannot attack the turn you activate this effect.
I didn't understand a thing you said, but mostly because I'm tired.
It got kind of confusing partway through. Actually, I kind of lost. I don't know.
Oh, goody gumdrops! I'm not the only one who kind of lost their marbles there. Wait, wrong term. You know what I meant.
Brickstar Bella Madonna. Trickstar, not Brickstar. What the heck? Oh,
is she like tricks?
There's a ritual zombie. Do I get to the Link stuff and start summoning a different type of blue card? When this Link summon card points to no monsters, it is unaffected by other cards. Activated. Seems really good. If this card points to no monsters, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Trickstar monster in your graveyard with a different name once per turn. I think. Oh, not once per turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. If we were to summon another one in the same turn, it wouldn't work. I don't know. I like its first effect. The burn effect seems really random and tacked on, but let's look at what this crazy ritual man does that looks super insane with the giant undead skeleton sword. You can ritual summon this card with any Van Dread ritual spell. You can banish one Van Dread monster from your graveyard and declare one type of card, monster, spell, or trap. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects of that type. Decent? If this, especially if we're in like an era where people don't really use back row. You're just like, you can't use monster effects the rest of the turn. If this ritual summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a ritual monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, send one Van Dread monster from your deck to the graveyard. And you can only use that effect once per turn. Seems pretty good.
Oh, my dog came to visit. Hi Mia, hi Ruthie. And I didn't understand a thing you just said because I kind of zoned out. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to learn. Hi Mia. It's up pinching my face. Ah.
I wish Van Dread was good. Oh no, did I pick like a cruddy type to try and think about building. Trick stars can be summed up as -200 the deck. Oh, so they all have a bunch of random like 200 burns? That kind of makes more sense if it's not just like on one card.
Are there any trap tricks links?
I have no idea, but I did pull trap tricks out of something recently. I don't think I have very many of them though.
I think trap tricks are plant type, if I recall correctly.
Hey, here's another ritual.
I used to play them, they were fun. Oh, what is it? Cyber's Magician?
Yeah, and he's got stats like the, what's his name?
Dark Magician.
Yeah.
He looks cool. I love that art.
I know. So a lot of this art is like about as modern as we're gonna get in this game, at least. And a lot of it's pretty good, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah, like that's something I'd want to draw. I love drawing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So that's something I want to draw. The one World's Legacy's Heart. That one looks cool. Crawlers on it. What do you mean by that?
Oh, because there's this thing right here called X-Crawler Quailiarch. Some insect guy.
Oh god, it looks... Ugh.
I don't even know what's going on. It looks like an evil dream catcher or something.
No, thank you.
I don't know.
No, thank you. That'll haunt my dreams for ages. Kind of like when you were showing me those two cards earlier. Excuse me. With like the sun and the mask, I was like, oh, I want to draw the girl. And then I saw the mask, I was like, I don't want to draw it anymore.
Yeah, there's Sun and Moon Dragon cards and I want them. Gimme. Because they get... Those cards are like, discard a card to special summon this card from your hand. If you do add the tuner that you need to special summon the Sun or Moon Dragon from your deck to your hand.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And then you just put it down and you instantly get your Sun or Moon Dragon just by having that card and discarding a card.
That seems kind of OP. I wonder if they're limited or banned.
No, they're not. At least not at the time this game came out.
Ooh. Well, sometimes like cards come out and then they ban them shortly after because they need to be played first to see like, oh, is this overpowered or not?
Yeah, because I'm sure they do play tests, but then they also don't have the ability to play test however many 10,000 different Yu-Gi-Oh cards that exist out there, and then somebody's like, here's the most broken thing ever, and then they do it, and they're like, crap.
Yeah, they're very limited in how many, I think, play tests they can do, and especially because there are almost 10,000 cards out there, they're not going to be able to know until, like, people play for a while, so...
That's why other card games will make it so that cards rotate out of, like, the playable, like, season or like, meta or whatever. That way the card pool is kind of limited.
I mean, yeah, they still do that now. Like, with the ban list, they have forbidden, and then they also have limited.
No, that's not what I mean. Like,
what do you mean?
most games, they won't have, like, a forbidden list or limited list. Because cards will rotate out of, like, the game, essentially.
You mean, like, people won't play them because they're outclassed?
No, like, they're not allowed to be played anymore. At least not in, like, a tournament setting.
Yeah, so that would be, like, a banned list. That would be, like, it's forbidden.
I mean, kind of? Maybe I'm not explaining it very well. Set rotation ends up killing a lot of card games that try to do it just because Magic the Gathering does it. Yeah, so it's based... Sorry, there's the feedback.
Oh, sorry. Oh, but I'm listening.
So, like, basically only certain sets would be allowed. So, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be like, oh, you can only use cards from the last 10 sets. Like, that would be, like, a thing that I get it. That a different card game might do. And, of course, you can always use any card you want, but what happens is, like, I kind of like that and I kind of don't. I kind of like it because it keeps the meta fresh because they keep refreshing stuff and kicking out old cards that might have been overpowered as time moves on. And it allows them to sort of retread different design space because there's less cards overall, do different things. But then what happens is... Sorry, there's a lot of feedback. What happens is... Am I dead? What happens is they kind of stop caring about the overall card game, so the people who are playing just for fun or whatever, they don't care if they make a few broken cards here or there because they eventually rotate out. Then if you're playing with the entire pool of cards, then you just have an insane amount of broken cards over time. So that's how Hearthstone is now, because they do set rotations. And so if you go and play Wild, people will just play... Wild is where every card is available. There's just insanely broken stuff, and they just don't balance it, because that's not what they're focused on.
I see. I think I understand. I don't know if I'd like that though, because I feel like a lot of older cards people still use. I think people still use Regeki. Well, people probably don't use back row as much anymore, right? But I mean, you get the point. I feel like some people still use cards that came out a long time ago, and I feel like that even though it might keep the meta new, it feels like, I don't know. It feels like it's very limiting to me. If you only get to focus on the new stuff only, and there's something so nostalgic about playing with older cards too, even if it's only a couple that you use in your like newer decks that I feel like could be useful, or I don't know. I feel like I'm not really explaining myself all that great, but I don't really like the idea of set rotation. I kind of like the idea of like ban lists and forbidden lists, and or rather ban lists and like limited lists, and then that rotates out. That way people have more options.
Yeah, I don't know. Both have their positives and negatives for sure. Well, I got my Megaton Golem, so that's always fun. Wee.
Can I do it on stream?
If you want, sure. I don't know.
So dumb.
It's so freaking, I don't know, loud or something.
Oh, really?
It's alright. It's alright.
Oh man, I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You can do it one more time. I'll give you the give you the permission.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the near future, I'll surprise you with my
just out of
one
nowhere.
time out of place we. How did that even start? Do you know how that even started?
The thing where you say we? I don't...
You say it too, though. You're like, we.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. It's like a kid swinging on a swing set or something, or like going down a slide. You're like, we.
Yeah.
That's just like kind of what it's supposed to be. I don't know.
But yeah, but like, did you start it or did I start it? Like, how did that even come about?
I mean, I know I say it sometimes. I don't know, like, where the thing that you just did came from. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Maybe I just did it one day.
Why doesn't this summon Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem? This happens every time. Okay, I need to understand this card.
Maybe a Croc Shadow can explain to you.
Monster,
For a Croc.
There's fusion summon using more Ancient Gear Golem. Gear Golem Ultimate Material. It can attack up to that many times. Face up fusion summon card and its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's. Oh, it has to leave from card effect. Wait, didn't it just leave from card effect? Wait, I'm confused. You can special summon one Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem from your extra deck. Okay, no. It got debuffed in it. That's why. Okay, I got it. It's because it got debuffed. Okay, activate Ancient Gear Whip. Let's get Actor Drake. Not good. Get Howitzer? I'm trying to think, what do I want to do? Can you use Catapult to kill my own card?
Howitzer sounds both German and I think Jewish at the same time. The irony.
Oh, I kind of see what you mean, yeah. I want to get Howitzer. I don't think I do. I think what I want to do is grab Ancient Gear Catapult. And then I just want to link summon. Oh, interesting. I guess we'll get Carnagorgon or whatever his name is. Utopia needs warriors, right? That's why he's not in this deck. I decided to put Carnagorgon instead. Yeah, he lets you change targets of cards, I think. Yeah, got him. I still need to figure out what my first like new deck type is gonna be. Like, what archetype am I gonna go for? Wait. See something I thought was the other day. Oh yeah. That uses kaijus though, and I gotta figure out. Okay. It's called Kaiju Ships, and it's a Gradius deck that uses Cyber Dragons and Kaijus. I don't know, but it needs Decode Talker.
Is Kaiju the one with like the 4 cards? It's like Setsu, Aitsu, Koitsu, etc.
Oh, Kaitsu, Soitsu, Doitsu, and the other one. No, that's not it. My special summon Ancient Gear Golem. Kaijus are those guys that tribute one of your tributes one of your opponent's monsters to summon it to your opponent's side of the field. You can special summon one Ancient Gear monster from your hand deck or graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon for the turn. Didn't I just do that? Wait, what am I missing? Your opponent cannot activate card effects in response. This card is destroyed in the spell or trap zone. Special summon one. I'm so confused. Literally, I just activated that effect. Why is it asking me to activate it again?
Is there a second effect that can be activated? Or maybe you can use another card to decline it?
I don't know, but I just pulled out Ancient Gear Megaton Golem from my graveyard, so... Did I miss something? Is this what Ancient Gear Catapult does? While you control no monsters, target a face-up card you control, destroy it. And if you do, special summon an Ancient Gear monster. There it is. So if the only card I control is Ancient Gear Fortress and no monsters, I get to special summon 2 guys. Got it. Okay. I had never used Catapult. That's why I was so confused. I only have 1 copy of it in my deck, and it never seems to come up. Ultimate Ancient Gear Gold. I don't actually have that card out. I don't know. I'm gonna wreck it. All these guys add more stuff to
No one.
Huh?
No one must ever know about forbidden love.
Lackluster Soldier?
Or Catapult Turtle, or whatever it was.
Oh, Ancient Gear Golem?
I thought you said something about a turtle.
Turtle. Megaton Golem? Catapult?
Did you say catapult? Catapult.
Ancient
My
Gear
mind,
Ancient Gear Catapult is a card.
my mind automatically went to Catapult Turtle from like ages ago.
Catapult and Gear Town lets you make Chaos Giant really easily. Yeah, because then you get 2 guys out of your deck, right? Your town's just really good when it gets destroyed. Angela Shepard Duelist Challenge has the most kaiju cards. Yeah, and I can also just pull for them because I'm missing a whole bunch of cards from the set that came out. Goku. The guy from Dragon Ball Z. It's actually Goki, but same thing. I don't know what's happening. He's special summoning a whole bunch of cards in one turn, cheating, etc. He just added 2 cards to his hand. Jeez, dude. 3 cards to his hand? Okay. Graceful Charity on crack or something. Dude, stop playing cards. I don't even know what's happening. Why do my guys have 0 attack?
What a cheater.
All monsters in the field lose attack equal to their original attack and defense. Oh, so they basically lose everything except for buffs? Holy cow, dude. What's this say? If this card would be destroyed by battle or effect, you can destroy 1 monster card this card points to instead. Yeah, so he just set my attack to 0 and attack for 4,400. Burn deck? Magic Cylinder him, so he takes 4,000 instead? I don't actually have that. Like, I don't have a way of doing it. I don't have a burn deck. I have my LeVar Burton deck, but that deck sucks.
Wait, is that a LeVar Burton joke? Didn't you tell me about this before?
Yeah, there's cards called Wavels, and I made a deck called LeVar Burton.
Yeah, this is why we're dating.
It sucks though. It actually does. I'm just gonna cheese them real quick because I have 3 Exodias in my hand right now.
Okay, isn't never mind, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Aren't you gonna make a burn deck though?
I should. I should.
It should be called Ring of Fire.
I totally should. What if my cheese deck loses? I got 3 one-day pieces in a row.
Did you say cheese deck? What's that?
Yeah, basically this deck. Cheese just means like winning in a stupid way. I started with 3 pieces of Exodia in my opening, and I have a Witch of the Black Forest to search number 4. But you win faster if you find the 4th piece and then have Witch die, or if you have 2 witches and let them die. So I'm just waiting for that 4th piece or that 2nd witch to show up. Dude! Look at this guy! He just keeps playing cards like he's playing a card game. This is ridiculous. Stop playing a card game.
I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to be played? Cheating like what you're doing? I'd hardly call what you're doing a strategy. I hate it when people play those decks against me.
I'm not cheating, I'm just not playing by the rules.
Evidently. Don't you have 3 copies of each card?
I have so many arms and legs in my hand, Katie.
Oh boy.
Actually bad. If he kills my nightmare. Oh my gosh. My cheese deck's gonna lose. Lose.
You deserve it.
No, I don't.
Wow.
I wouldn't play this card in real life and like a joke.
Yeah, you would.
Like
yes,
one
you would.
time.
You could do this in real life. You could. I know you.
What?
If you had a tournament and you were legally allowed to play all these cards, you'd be like, I'm gonna yuck all of you up. and you would troll everyone with this deck, and then everyone would be like, "I'm not playing against this person anymore."
No, it wouldn't even be legal. What is with this hand?
Justice feels so good when it's served cold. I'm kidding. Kind of. I love you.
Watch me draw one of the second copies of the arm or leg, and with a handful of only arms and legs. It's gonna happen, I swear. I just want to beat this guy because he won't stop freaking playing cards, and if I even tried to play another match against him, it would take me a year.
I mean, this would be like good practice, though, right?
Gah!
You are cheating.
Hey, the game allows it. I say.
You have so many arms and legs. That's kind of.
He's just gonna destroy this, and I'm gonna lose. So stupid.
You're the one that chose the deck.
Usually you draw a bunch of cards with it, instead I'm just sitting here with arms and legs.
What? Feedback?
What?
He froze. You froze. You totally froze. Sorry about that. I thought there was feedback, and that's why you weren't talking, but the internet went out. What were you saying?
I said usually with this deck you draw a bunch of cards. You don't sit here with a handful of arms and legs.
Yeah, but you designed it. I mean, the odds of this happening are, you gotta take that into consideration too.
They're pretty low because like I don't know. I've played this deck a few times, so.
You always say like the odds are low of something happening, but the other day when you were playing this game, you got like practically like the Noble Knights. You just got like equip cards, and that's all you got. And it just kind of like.
So okay, here's the funny thing about that, because I've looked at Noble Knight decks online, and I actually think that I run less Noble Knight or less equip cards than most Noble Knight decks do.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Pray tell.
Okay, so like, there's a whole bunch of different like Noble Knight equip cards. I think I have one copy of each and like 2 copies of one of the cards or something. That's about it.
Ugh, those odds were certainly against you then.
Because if I try to use that Isolde lady, she dumps cards from equip cards from your graveyard or from your deck to your graveyard, and then you special summon a guy equal to the number of those equips or whatever.
I see.
And I can use her effect like twice, I think, and then that's it. Because there's only like 8 or 9 equip cards in the deck.
Did you just win the game?
Sure did.
You and your cheating.
Sweet justice! Exodio with like 4 arms and 3 legs. Obliterate.
I wish that they added that in the animation. You just like 1 arm comes out and then 3 on the other side, and then like 2 legs come out on one side and 3 on the other.
That's so dumb.
Freaking head comes out his butt, because he's got 2 heads, I guess.
I remember. Was there a story? Did I miss story or something, or did I just click?
I was kind of hoping that the AI would beat you that time, though. For all the times I've had burn decks used against me, Exodia decks used against me, destruction decks used against me, I had a little bit of. I was praying a little bit there. I was like, please.
There's not a story from what I can tell. I just press the button and it's like, choose your deck.
Really? There's no story? The guy on the left, his outfit, it looks like something you'd see out of Tron. Like Tron Legacy, the one that came out in 2010.
I've never seen Tron.
Okay, Tron, the one that came out like, what, the 80s, sucked. Like the one with Jeff Bridges. Well, Jeff Bridges is in both, but the one in the 80s sucked butt.
I watched the first, I think, 3 minutes of it, and I was like, this hurts my eyes, and I just turned it off while I was on the plane.
Boring AF. But, like, the second one's pretty freaking good. In my opinion. I like it. I don't know.
It's happening!
But, oh my god. Wait. Are you playing Noble Knights?
It's happening!
Are you playing Noble Knights?
You're
Yes.
playing Noble Knights. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just saying, it doesn't look like the odds are ever in your favor when you have that many spell cards. Bruh. Bruh.
It's okay, I won't get OTK'd, right? Right?
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe you should, like, I don't know, adjust your ratios a little bit. Just a little.
We'll go look at the ratios after this. I'm gonna draw a
AI,
spell.
but
I'm gonna draw a spell.
and how's it going?
I'm gonna draw a spell! I freaking knew it! I knew
You
it!
didn't you? It didn't load on my end yet. And yep.
What is it, this?
You don't need to adjust your ratios, buddy.
Hurry up and OTK, or just kill me. Just hurry up. Just end it. No one needs to see this.
I need to see this. I'm gloating. I'm glad you're doing well, Jen. Nice to see you. I'm just teasing you, Blake. I don't want to see you lose. I'm just busting your butt. For the butt of it. Butt. Wait, did he just attack you 3 times with 1 card?
What?
True. Did he just attack you 3 times with the same card?
I don't think so.
It looked like he attacked you several times with that card over there. Hey, at least you pulled a hand trap. So if you were to summon a card, at least you can save your butt for a turn, right?
I'm dead. I'm dead. Go, Gwen!
Trick stars do a lot of effective. Interesting.
Go,
Yeah,
Gwen with the celestial sword!
okay, her name is Gwenhwyfar, whatever they spelled it weirdly. Isn't she actually like, isn't it Guinevere in the King Arthur story? And isn't she like, isn't she a fairy?
I have
in
no
the story?
idea.
I think she's a fairy, because I remember I've got like a book, and it has like, it kind of does like a play on modern day fairies, and it's like about this girl fairy who goes to like a high school and stuff, and they like talk about it. They talk about like Avalon, is that what it's called? I don't know. They talk about Guinevere and say that she's a fairy, so I think she's a fairy. The book is called Wings by April and Pike. Highly suggested. You like young adult.
Oh, I wanted to say. Sorry, I'm listening.
You're not listening, but it's okay.
Hey, you were
I won't
talking
hold-
about your book.
What's the book called?
The young adult thing. Avalon or something.
No, what's the book called?
Not Avalon?
No, I said they mentioned Avalon. Maybe I didn't mention it. I said it was called Wings by April and Pike. It's good. But like the first book is good, but then it gets kind of, I don't know, they focus too much, I guess, on the relationship. And I like to read books more about plot. So anyway, I digress. I need to, ooh, shoot. I need to, like, get my PvP before I, yeah.
Do you get the link? No. Oh, yes. Is this the end of... No, wait. It ends tomorrow. If you can.
Yeah, but I still need to get it done.
Yeah. No, I don't have the Link Noble Knight thing yet. Other than, what's the card's name? Isolde? Isolde is the only one I have. Only to nope. Not be targeted by the opponent's card effects. In your turn, except the turn this card was sent. That's this card from a target a Noble Knight monster you control. From your action deck, one Noble Knight. These monsters with a different name, using that target's materials. I don't know. Let's special summon King Arthur. Screw the rules. I'm King Arthur. I read what's it? I can't remember the name of it. Something. Is it King Arthur? No. Arthur 2000 or King Arthur 2000 or basically I can't remember exactly what the name of it was, but it was basically King Arthur or the sword or something gets stuck in like some kind of sludge, and then they get transported through time. They're in like the future. It's like the worst comic book I've ever read.
It's a comic book? That
Yeah.
sounds like something I like to read, though.
It's a really old comic book. I can't remember. I read it like a long time ago.
That seems silly, but I like the premise.
Remember that time King Arthur came out with 5 swords and he was like, "Get wrecked." Our time is now.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh,
I guess it's my turn to not pay attention and me to get admonished for it. Yell at me, Blake. I deserve it.
what was I talking about, Katie?
You were talking about comic books and sludge?
It was like some sort of toxic waste thing. I don't know. It's stupid. The whole thing is dumb.
But dumb is fun, and fun is dumb. That's how I like to live my life. Oh.
Cards used target a noble knight, normal monster. Guard. Of course, I don't have because the game decided not to give me. Cards in your graveyard, target in 1 level 5. That would let me get the synchro summon out, which I not do. Activate Erdeferd and try to destroy that. Oh, Dark Bribe.
I'm sorry, did you just have a stroke? What?
Oh, wait, I should have just used King Arthur's effect. Oop.
Did you
Yeah.
have a stroke? What did
No,
you say?
it's Arfuduter. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Trickstar Lilybell? Is that this? No, that's not related to Trap Tricks. I
No.
want to draw these cards. They're so pretty. I'm already in the middle of drawing something for my friend, though. I need to get back to that. I had like every intention to do that tonight, and then I just got distracted. Well,
You can do it while you're watching me, right?
then I wouldn't be watching the stream, though. At least when this thing is like on auto, I can like watch you. That background is so freaking pretty.
Oh no, I did exact damage.
Woo! Oh wait, it killed you. Oh, oops. I thought you meant you did damage to her. Whoops, not good. I wish you luck on your next
Katie,
thing.
my
Mhm.
my Noble Knight deck has 24 monsters in it.
Okay, so your ratio,
It's heavy towards the monster side.
yeah. What? How are you pulling? I thought there were way more spell and trap than that. You do have a lot of spell. The ratio looks pretty good. You only have 1 trap though. Maybe you need a few more.
Well, okay. Yeah, I could add some generic traps, but there are no actual traps for...
Avalon! I called it. There's an Avalon trap card.
Yeah, that's the only one I have in the deck. And it's, I don't know. Target 5 Noble Knight monsters in your graveyard, including at least one Artorias monster, and at least 1 Land Salin. Banish those targets, and if you do, destroy all cards on the field. I've never activated it.
Hey chat, does anyone know how Blake can improve his deck, or is it just kind of like random that he keeps getting spell cards every freaking time he plays? Because like I don't know how to help him. I've only played like Noble Knights maybe 3 times ever, so I feel like I'm not fully equipped, pun intended, to
Well,
help him win.
I don't
better.
I don't have one of their link cards, I think, and I don't have whatever this chalice thing is. Are links allowed to be posted? Yeah.
But he hasn't pulled it yet. So.
No, I think he means in the chat.
Oh, my bad. I don't know anything, but I just Googled for one. Oh, thank you. Sometimes, like, I ask questions and then I forget that Google's a thing. Then I can actually Google stuff. I
actually think that this Noble Knight Dristan is really good. And I have
Dristan? With the D?
And I have one of... Dristan? I don't know. I only have one of them in my deck, so... I only have one Lady of the Lake, too. I think because when I made this deck, I didn't have all the cards. Like, I don't have this Kustenin guy, either. Or... Ivane. There's just certain cards that I just don't have yet. I think that's maybe part of the problem. I don't have Paradur or Pelennor.
Do you have Ignoble Knight of Black?
Yeah, I use that guy.
Noble Knight each card?
Yeah.
Hector?
Yep.
Do you have Noble Knight Ivane? Ivane?
No.
Looks like that might be in there. Oh, okay. Looks like 6 links. For your extra deck, it looks like Monster 24, Spell 12, Trap 4. There's 1 Synchro card. Okay, for the extra deck, there's 1 Synchro.
Yeah, I got that. And I have the one Lady of the Lake, too.
Oh, did you pull up the link?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. My deck's actually kind of like this, except there's just cards that I just don't have. So I think what I need to figure out is where are these cards, because they might just be in these like future packs that I'm unlocking right now. Maybe I have to cheese my way through a few more battles to get them. But yeah, like, so I don't have this Pelennor guy, so like I'll Google. Yeah, he's from the Varus booster pack. Something I don't have.
Heart of Clearwater gives me the creeps. Why are some of these cards so freaking creepy? Good gracious.
Until Noble Arms are... Yeah, so I have to get this Varus booster pack in order to get the other Noble Knight cards. So this deck is just gonna sit there and be not as good as it could be. I think one deck that I really want to upgrade is the ABC deck. This is something I made so long ago, and I haven't updated forever. That's
which one, the ABC deck?
Yeah, because I liked playing this deck. Let me just Google that. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm calling Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Google.
Let me just Google that on Yugioh Pro's database. Like,
yeah?
Someone's using the Best Boost 7 Max and I'm scared.
Isn't it nuts, though?
It's so nuts. I only got 159 billion damage. Okay, I know that sounds a lot to those in chat. Usually I can get like 250 and like cut that by 100 feet.
Wait, so. Only 106? Would you say 186 or 168?
168, I think. And I can usually get about 250 billion.
Blue.
So I'm like, please don't screw me over, pretty please. I am so dead because he just used his freaking Novas. He used the Ventus. We're both using we literally have like such similar. God, he got 262 billion. I have 1.2. God dang it. He used the freaking Ventus renewed Nova. Right.
Oh yeah, that's it. I have 2 renews in my my PvP build right now.
Of course you do. It's because you're a dirty cheater.
What? Just because I can get to like top 100 with it doesn't mean I'm a dirty cheater.
You're a dirty cheater, and you know you are.
What? What are you talking?
Rise and poor.
I do like 300 billion or something, and people beat me, and I'm like, ah!
I know someone in our party, like they posted on a Discord, they're like, Magic Renew's broken, and they did like 1.7 trillion, and someone like did 700 billion, but like because they had the reflect, they just owned their butts.
Yep. So I'm looking at
I was
this.
like, holy gosh. What?
Oh, so I'm like looking at this ABC ABC deck, and it's using like this guy called Linkross, and good.
Okay. Why does Lizzie keep sharing medals? Like,
I don't know. I haven't. I need to
Wait.
catch up on that.
actually, no, this is the. Oh no, this is a new one. My bad. That's actually pretty good. She just needs to change the freaking. She has attack boost 7 max on it. Like,
Oh, that's kind of bad.
she was able to level up. She was able to level up one of her old medals to like 12,000. Not 12,000, tier 10. I think it was like previously a tier. I don't know. Somewhere between 6 and 8. I think it might have been tier 6. It's Zemnis B.
I don't even remember what that is.
He has like, he's like has his arms stretched out. I just look at the screenshot. Why did I do that? Lindsay, why can't you upgrade your skills? I shall send it on the messenger. Ta-da! It's sending, but it won't send, but it just sent.
I feel like I need to build a new deck, but I don't know what to do, and I need to kill these Vrains people to get new stuff.
Well, use your old decks for now, and then build a new deck when you get enough link cards. And you can build yourself a link deck.
But I can't win because they're too strong.
Oh, well, just Exodia them to death. Cheat. You're good at that.
I could just Exodia them to death. That's true.
Or you could use your mill deck. Can I watch you mill their butts?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, the Exodia deck is fine. It's probably much better than the mill deck, but the mill deck is way more fun. Also,
Can you please it?
I still don't have the Book of Eclipse. Why don't I have the Book of Eclipse? That's one of the main cards that should be in this deck.
Does it come later? Maybe through one of the people you're playing?
Probably. This deck needs to be updated. That's
Are there any updated mill decks or any updated Exodia decks?
probably. I'm not sure.
Anyone in the chat Can anyone in the chat answer that question, please, if they know? Oh, Marshmallow, he's cute. Isn't he like Karibo, if I remember correctly?
No, he just can't be destroyed by battle, and when he gets flipped over the first time, he does 1,000 damage to your opponent.
Oh, is this your mill deck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Card destruction. Okay.
We're gonna be card destructing in a second.
What was the question? The question was, Jen, are there any updated like mill decks you can play now, or Exodia decks, or is that kind of just a thing of the past, where it's kind of old style, not old style. You know what I mean?
It's in the
Outlast.
it's in the Yuya Sakaki deck apparently.
Is Yuya this one, or no? Yuya was the former one, correct? It was in like not Brains, but the one we did before this one.
Arc 5, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go pull some cards from that then. Yes.
Basically, you have any up-to-date mill decks, or are there any up-to-date like Exodia decks you can play? Orphan Drunk got banned or something, so mill decks died out with that, I think.
Warfinger is limited, I believe, and it's been limited for ages. But there's like this card now that is add a flip monster from your deck to your hand, so you can at least get it out consistently. But I remember Book of Moon being limited or something at some point, and I don't think it is anymore. I don't really know. There's a bunch of stuff you could do with that.
Yeah, Exodia wasn't really that great, but like I know that there were some Exodia cards that came out so people could build Exodia decks if they wanted to. So it's like they did whatever they can to bring Exodia out. I didn't know if they like updated that at all or if it just kind of was a thing of the past. Yeah, I thought Morphing Jar was limited too. I didn't think it was banned anymore because I thought I saw it. Maybe that was Cyber Jar, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's just probably. This game is so freaking fast paced that you probably wouldn't have enough time to bring Exodia out. So wouldn't be surprised if they couldn't update it for that reason. They couldn't find a workaround for it. The girls on the field spell kind of look like J-pop stars.
I just want to read the field spell, but it won't let me. I know they totally do. They look like they're on a stage or something. Alright, 1 foot Speller Trap. Let me read. Speller Trap with field's end. Set card cannot be activated until end phase, and it's activated during the end phase, or I'll send it to the graveyard. Oh, so they're just gonna keep destroying my back row over and over. Regeki! I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Because they keep clogging my back row. Or not clogging it, but like getting rid of my back row. This card's attacking me directly over Marshmallow. And they keep doing burn damage to me. I only have Gravity Bind in my hand, which I can't use because they'll destroy it. I'm gonna lose.
Thanks, Jen, for answering my question, by the way. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. I don't know though.
I'm just gonna sit here and hope that I draw a Morphing Jar, because if I don't, then I'll probably lose. Yes, thin your deck, fool. Thin it. Thin
You're
it.
funny. Terraforming. I run field spell from your deck to your hand. Why would she want to replace her field spell?
I certainly hope she does, so I can stop it with Dark Bribe.
That seems a little odd to me. Why would she do that?
I think because there's nothing else you can really do with terraforming. No Call of the Haunted for you!
She didn't have to play it though.
I don't think she actually did play it, did she?
She tried to. She did use terraforming. She tried to.
No, like she grabbed the field spell with it.
Oh, did she replace it? Like,
No, I don't think so.
you stopped it, didn't you?
No, I think it's still in her hand.
Oh, my bad. But why would she, why would she want to replace it unless, I guess it got removed from the field and she just has an extra one on standby?
Literally the deadest draw in my deck. She didn't, she just has the other one on standby. Because like terraforming, if you're only running one field spell, which usually you do, like one type, then you're, and if you have 2 terraforming, which she does, even though that's not legal, but whatever, then all it does is add the other card to your hand and just thins your deck. So you just hold on to it, wait till yours gets destroyed before you play it. That's all she's doing. There's also a ton of feedback right now.
Sorry, I'll mute myself again. Also, sorry, chat, that you have to hear that.
Yeah, terraforming becomes a dead card if you have nothing to target with it. I'm gonna lose. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so bad. That is so bad to add to my hand right now.
Do you want to try Blake Lester Soldier?
Could, yeah. I haven't played Blake Lester Soldier for a long time, so.
But isn't he your forbidden love? Is that why?
Yeah, forbidden is the key word here. I'm gonna die.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could protect you, but I can't.
I'm gonna die slowly. That's not useful.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna die slowly, Blake. I think you might.
Banish your opponent's entire hand, and if you do, they draw the same number of cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then... Why don't I have that card? That sounds great for this deck.
Is that only specific for Trickstar?
It says, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a Trickstar monster in your graveyard and special summon it. But that's like, you don't have to do that. So I could literally be like, oh, you have 6 cards in your hand because I made you draw it. Well, banish all of those and draw a new hand.
That'd be perfect for your mill deck.
Sure would. Rest in peace, my hand, though. They're milling me! Hey, Morphing Jar was my next draw. Too bad it's gonna be like too late for me to use it because I'm gonna get burned to death.
I'm so sorry.
They only have 9 cards left. If only I drew the Morphing Jar earlier.
Can't you just flip Needleworm and that just gets rid of a lot of your cards from your opponent's deck? Yeah.
Yeah, the Morphing Jar does basically... Since it forces them to draw 5. But it also forces me to draw 5, which means I can recharge my hand for more shenanigans. But it doesn't matter because I just got burned. It took me forever to draw that card.
Oh. I want to draw her Trickstar cards. So many cards I want to draw. Oh, you lost. Oh, my heart. I'm sorry.
The Koichi, the battle chanted locomotive.
You should try Harpies on her. Take her cards, put on your side of the field, destroy her. You know, fun stuff.
Could do that. But I could do Blake Lester Soldier, too.
Neat. You have Blake Lester Soldier, right?
What?
Oh, is that Blake Lester Soldier Envoy at the beginning?
In my hand right now? Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, I see you. You're in that freaking field spell card. Starting to annoy me now. Trickstar Lily Bell. Oh, that's pretty. I want to draw her too. So many cards I want to draw. It takes me so long to draw a character though. So long. It takes me hours. God. If only I was fast at drawing. But I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to drawing, so I'm just like, Wait, why are all your cards banished?
Because they use that 1 mill card that I was talking about before.
Yeah, I just thought, hey, you got Regeki, you can always use that one. Is her deck a mill deck? Her deck is like an updated mill deck.
No, it's like a burn deck. Just burns you for 200 over and over and over.
What's the
I summon Blake Lester Soldier.
in eat your heart out mode.
It's time to die. Let's see here. Target 1 monster in the field, banish it. Goodbye. Well, yeah, I'd rather just banish your cards than have to do something else. If this card added to your hand except by drawing it, special summon it for me. Only use the effect once per turn. When this card can attack directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target a Trickstar monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. When this card is normal summon, you can add Trickstar from your deck to your hand. Time your opponent acted. Okay, yeah, you're gone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Set a Raikou. End my turn. Oh right, this can't be normal summoner set. Why did I add it to my hand? Now it's a dead card in my hand. Let's see. Start attacking like a madman. Again, I'm Blackluster Soldier. And now I get to attack again. What is this harassing me about? What is in my graveyard that can be activated? Breakthrough skill? The heck is this? Target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster your opponent controls has its effects negated until the end of the turn. During your turn, except for when this card is sent to the graveyard. Banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up effect monster your opponent controls. That target has its effect negated. Oh, so I can just negate an effect. Got it. I don't remember putting that into my deck, but it seems pretty good. I pretty much just need to keep accruing value with this Blackluster Soldier as long as I can. Is that the third copy of that card that they've already used? I believe so. Alright. This is a guy we can use. Let's summon him. If there's any reason to banish that card when they already have two in their graveyard I can't deal with. Swing for 3,000. They just can't deal with the Blackluster Soldier, and that's the only reason why they're losing. Blackluster Soldier does it again! Light Sorn 2020. Totally forgot how to pilot this deck. Target one monster on the field and banish it. Okay, so it's not even... The monster doesn't even have to be face up. That's insane! Goodbye. That's what I thought. Get out of here. Trickstar Reincarnation. They're not letting up yet. What do they have in this graveyard? It's literally this card 3 times. Just stop. Just lose. Yes, thank you. Okay, I got some Trickstar stuff. Card called Athena. No new booster pack or anything. So is Vrain's is it a series too? Because there's no story in this game, so I don't quite get that. Oh yeah, this Varus guy has a pack that I want. wonder why the story isn't present here? Pretty dark? Oh, really? Weird. I guess you gotta balance out the kiddie stuff with 5Ds type stuff where you ride motorcycles and it's super adult. Because motorcycles. Alright. Charge the Light Brigade's insane. Let's do that. Let's add a card that we can use right off the bat. Not him. Let's get this guy. Okay. Sweet, he's buffed. Get him. Target one rocket monster you control, destroy it, draw 2 cards. Oh, so he just... Oh, special summon a rocket from your hand to your deck, but... Wait, what did that say? From... Oh, wait, no, let's not attack that 2000 defense guy. Special summon a rocket monster from your deck, but it cannot attack. Also destroy it during the end phase. So he really didn't want to take that 1900 damage. These cards are kind of cool looking. Rocket guys. They're all like rocket dragons. Got from me, bud. Forget what this Chaos Dragon Levianeer guy does. Banish 3 light and or dark monsters. Oh yeah, he gets an effect based off of which ones he banished. That's right. So let me check here. Not you. I want to see the deck list, card list. I can summon. So I only have light monsters in the graveyard. So if I use 3 light monsters, what happens? Special summon 1 monster from your graveyard in defense position. The story so far is Playmaker is looking for the Knights of Hanoi. The Hanoi have some connection to the lost incident where children went missing. The leader of... Ovaris is the leader of... Interesting. It actually sounds kind of cool. Let's dump these 3. So this just lets me special summon. Once per turn you can discard a card. Target 1 level 4 lower light star monster in your graveyard. Okay. And then we'll use her effect. Discard Trajodia so we get a dark monster. And we'll summon Garoth. What's this do? Oh yeah. One of these guys is a tuner, right? Oh yeah, this riding guy's a tuner. Okay, so I can use that to summon Mikhail, Black Rose. Wait, isn't Black Rose Dragon insane? Oh, I guess they're not necessarily 5 stars, are they? They get special summon. The Moonlight Dragon. You can get Stardust Dragon. That's pretty good. I think we want to play Michael, right? Get him, Mikey. Yeah. So, activate his effect. Link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card in the field. You can destroy this card, then make 1 face-up monster in the field unable to attack. Also, its effects negated. During the end phase, if this card in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent there this turn. You can special summon a rocket monster from your deck. Okay, well, you're banished. I get the Stardust Dragon because he's a cool guy. Let's get the Stardust Dragon because he's a cool guy. Yeah. So how long has the brain's been going on? Okay, I need to read this card effect again. Okay, so it has its effects negated. So if we don't want him to special summon stuff, we can use that, right? I think it ended last year or something. Now it's Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 with Rush Duels? Oh my gosh, there's more. There's more! Nice, I got Fellas. I don't know if they'll bring Rush Tools in. I'm like, I'm just getting the Link stuff. I'm feeling overwhelmed, and they're like, but wait, there's more. Let's do Rush Duels. Is that like, do they have Rush Summoning, or is that like a whole different like, what is that? Like super simplified way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I like the sound of that. I'm not. I don't know. Like, did I have to learn all this stuff then? If there's a super simplified version of Yu-Gi-Oh? What is happening right now? It's like lagging. I can't even move my. Oh. All rocket monsters gain 300 attack and defense. You can activate one of these effects. Special summon up to 2 rocket monsters with different names from your hand in defense position. Jeez. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon rocket monsters with different names from your graveyard and defense up to the difference. You can only use this effect of Boot Sector launch once per turn. That does enough stuff. You get as many normal summons as you want, and you can always draw back up to, I think, 5 at the end of your turn. Interesting. Sounds like way different than Yu-Gi-Oh! Like almost a different type of game. It's just sitting here. This guy's like frozen in thought. He's like, my gosh, what do I do? At least we get to listen to this. It's like Vrain's music. The music in this game's actually been pretty good, to be honest. Katie, where'd you go? My gosh, she played another one.
I'm trying not to interrupt.
Oh. You're just quiet. Yeah, you're just quiet for a while.
Thank you.
Cards look super different, too. Gotta look at this. Yeah, they do. Wow, they look way different. Can you even play these with normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards too?
Well, this is the Japanese version. If they were to do it in the like English American version, I'm sure it'll look.
I don't think Anime doesn't even look like Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. Yeah.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I said this is the Japanese version, so maybe the English American or American English version will look more similar to the cards we have. And I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if these cards, if you can't use them like regular Yu-Gi-Oh, I wonder if they're going to be like, if this is going to be a spin-off of the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game. They just kind of have different, like cards and like different, I don't know, different rules maybe?
Yeah, because they had speed duels.
Yeah, because I was thinking this kind of reminded me of speed duels, but it's different. Yeah, it's a spin-off.
Interesting.
So what if they like do a spin-off card game, right? And then they just start adding different kind of summons, and it goes like the spin-off has more like card types, like the equivalent of synchros and links, and just different rituals each time a new season of the Yu-Gi-Oh spin-off comes out. Just a thought.
It'd be interesting if they just kept making spin-offs. Yeah. Yeah! That was an insane turn! Like, you go doing who's stealing complicated? Let's do rush dude. I don't know about stale, but it's definitely complicated. It's like past my bedtime, I just realized. New deck recipe, signature card, barrel load. I was hoping I'd unlock another booster pack, but I did not. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can just do like a one really quick cheese game. Actually, hold on. Probably a better way to... Oh, I don't have Book of Eclipse yet. Do you want to try to mill him one more time before bed? Yes, that. Hopefully if I win this, then I'll get a new booster pack that'll have some of this, like the Noble Knight cards or whatever booster pack comes next. I don't even know which one. Needleworm. And we'll do hand destruction because we don't really want Warm Worm that much. Okay. Guess this is fine. This hand is kind of insane, so I hope it works. Wabaku. In case I get a Book of Moon, I wanted to Wabaku there. Oh my gosh, present card. Let's Tutorial monsters on both sides of the field, and both players reveal the top 5 cards from their decks. Special summon all reveal level 4 or lower monsters. Face up attack or face down defense. I think we just want a Morphing Jar. It's like safer. All I need him to do is flip that Morphing Jar. Old Vindictive Magician. Wow, that could actually have screwed me up if they flipped it. Wow, what an old card. When I see cards in like Vrains that they're using on like the Yu-Gi-Oh progressions, wow. Oh, card destruction's so good if they don't start dumping cards in their hand during their main phase too. Oh, they're dumping cards. Stop it. No, they just dumped like 3 cards out. Oh, and I have the double card destruction. I can use Chainsaw Insect to attack and make... I can double card destruct. Or he'll just bottomless trap hole it. And I literally can't activate spells? What's happening? Your opponent cannot activate spell cards. Whoa. That's a little bit good. Holy cow. I feel like that's actually insane. Has that... What is that? Secret Village of the Spellcasters? That might screw me over, because that's 4 dead cards in my hand. Is that an older card too? I don't even know. That's so rough though. You activate a trap. Special summon this card from your... Holy cow. Okay. That does not stop Link monsters. Game would have been pretty close to being over if I could have used both card destruction. Now I have like 1 turn to try and turn this around with only traps or monsters? I'm not sure it's possible. I can't activate spells. I'm like, I literally can't even move right now. That's how hard the AI is thinking. I can't even like look around at different cards. And then they just did nothing and went to the battle phase. What the heck? Oh, just kidding. They can just throw my card in the garbage. Wow. That secret village thing, that ruined me. Of course, every card in their deck is a spellcaster. Why secret village? Game thinks too much. Yeah, it seems to happen later. Oh, that would have been good, but I can't even activate it. Oh, that's game. Activate anything. Alright, I should probably go to bed. It's past that time.
It's been fun.
I'm glad. I'm glad I got to stream. Yeah, next time we'll try to make some link decks, I guess.
That'd be great.
Thanks for joining us, Jen.
everyone.
Hey.